Your mind is such a powerful tool. It's such a powerful tool. It's so powerful that if you don't use your mind correctly, your mind will use you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shay. Today I wanted to talk about something that's been heavily weighing on my heart. By the way, everything in this video I mentioned, I can only say to you because it's something I experienced myself. I think society today really encourages you to have an alter ego, to be an egotistical person, like I'm this person, I'm the best, whatever. And I think that's great, but I think sometimes it comes to a point where you have to kill your ego if you want to receive more in life. Your ego will tell you, they're not that great. Like, what did they do that I cannot do? You know, that person is not that great. Like, what they did is not that big, you know, and you downplay what they did because it hurts your ego. And I think that is a huge way that the enemy robs your blessing. Ego will cause you to be jealous of another person because it provokes your status, right? It provokes your position in society, whether it's like your physical attraction or your finances or your successes, whatever it may be. Ego will be the one that causes you not to be happy for the people around you because it attacks your ego. Something that I learned from my spiritual father that has really shifted my mindset is when you see someone in close proximity to you that's being blessed, that is starting to see success in their life, whether it's spiritually or financial favor or just grace in their life that hasn't hit you yet, their close proximity to you is a clear indication that you're next. That blessing is so close to you that you're able to partake in that grace as well. But many times, you know, we're only human. Sometimes we may fail the test, and sometimes we may think, oh my gosh, why that person and not me? Like, when is it my turn, God? And that's how the enemy tricks you. You have to learn to be happy for the people next to you in order for you to receive that blessing as well. Because you have to understand that you're next. And a lot of people's blessings are robbed because they cannot be happy for the next person. And it's a lie that the enemy tells you and brainwashes you in your head to rob you of your blessing. Could be someone around you that's maybe younger than you or less experienced than you, maybe at work, or someone who's just like a lower social class than you. Whatever the case may be, you might think that you are in a higher position than them. But in reality, you never know if that person may carry that 1% that you don't have. And when you put yourself in a position of humility and honoring the position that they're at, being able to make yourself appear less than them, that will open the door for you to partake in that 1% that they carry. And that could be the key to your next elevation, your next opportunity, the next door that can open for you. But when your ego gets in the way, you think you're better than that person. What could they possibly teach me that I don't know? And that can kill your blessing. So I think it's really important to keep a mindset of humility, to always be in a place of humbleness, honoring the person, regardless if they're lower than you or not. Because God will always send you the most random person, the person that you least expect, that can bless you in the most biggest way. It only takes one person to truly change your life. And God is not going to come down to open that door for you. He's not going to raise your pay. He's going to send your employer. He's going to send a person to give you an opportunity. Everything is through a person. Everything God does is through another man. And that's something that we always have to be aware of, to always be in a position of humility and be able to receive from anyone around us, because you never know who is going to open the door for you. You never know that the bridges that you burned could have been the door to your elevation. And this is something that has really been an eye-opener for me too, because it only took one person in my life to change my life as well. Celebrities, for example, they could be the most talented person in the world, the most talented, but if they don't have that one person to open that door for them, they might never see the stage. Your mind is such a powerful tool. It's such a powerful tool. It's so powerful that if you don't use your mind correctly, your mind will use you. That's exactly how the enemy attacks you and takes control of you, because he knows that if he has your mind, he has you. You will never eat unless you think, oh, I'm hungry, it's time to eat. You'll never pursue that degree unless you think, oh, I want to be a doctor and I need that degree in order to be a doctor. So it always starts with a thought. And your thoughts sometimes form without you even realizing it. I think it's really important to pick which thought you want to keep and other thoughts that you want to reject. That's one way you can kind of get rid of all the negative thoughts in your head, just taking control of what enters your mind and what you want to throw away. When your mind is refined, your life becomes more refined. When you see yourself somewhere, you take your mind there, your body follows. Your mind is just that powerful. If you want a luxurious, finer life, see yourself there. Imagine yourself there, visualize it, because you cannot think of something that's not already there. Imagine yourself living the best life, and then think of how you're gonna get there. And then see yourself there. Like, for instance, I have no thoughts of becoming a doctor. I have no thoughts of becoming a firefighter. It's just not within my realm of thoughts. It's not something that I'm capable of thinking of. But everything that I've thought of before has come to pass. By the grace of God, it has come to pass. It's something that I could visualize, something that I really felt deep down in my spirit and soul that it was mine. And I'm not capable of thinking of becoming a doctor because it's not something that I'm going to be. But if you can think of yourself in a better life, in a better situation, whatever it is, you will definitely see yourself there. But it all starts with right here, your thoughts. And I think that's where a lot of people get stuck. I think a lot of people lose hope and can't trust themselves anymore to deliver what they want in life. You know, a lot of people want to leave the hood. They want to leave the poverty area that they're from and go into the nicer places and provide for their family. But when you can't see yourself in another situation, that's already immediately blocking you from the opportunities that will get you there. See yourself in a better situation. Have hope. Know that if one person was able to achieve it, so can you. And put yourself in situations that make you feel like you're becoming that person. Already become that person and see yourself end up there. Watch things that are going to motivate you. Watch things that are going to give you ambition and hope. Things that are positive. Watch things that you admire. Things that really make you feel like that's what you want for yourself. And I think that is one way to start shifting your mind into achieving what you want. That's kind of how I did it, actually. And be in a position of being able to receive. Whether you want freedom of your traumas, freedom of your finance, freedom of your past, be in a position to receive something new. When someone around you is achieving success, be happy for them. If you see someone reaching a financial level that you want to achieve, be happy for them. If you see them buy a house, if you see them get married and start a family, if you see them achieving your dreams that are coming true, be super happy for them, because that means you're next. And when you're in that position to be happy for others, you're putting yourself in a position to also receive. Be in a position of giving. When you give, you also receive. Whether it's finances, especially finances. This is what a lot of rich people do that I'm trying to also apply to myself. When you give, you receive. When you give love, you receive love. You give money, you receive money. If you're in a state of childhood trauma or any trauma that's happened in the past, be in a position where you're able to free yourself. Tell yourself that this too will pass. Tell yourself that you will receive healing for this, that you can change, that this is not, you're not like this forever. This is not just you. I think the biggest lie that people hold on to themselves is that this is just me and I have to accept me for who I am. I don't agree with that. I think there's always a better version out there waiting for you to step into that level. And when you keep accepting yourself for your current situation, you're blocking yourself from moving on to the next level. Always be in a position of wanting to grow not being stagnant, but always wanting to elevate in life. Your traumas is in your past. You have to acknowledge your past in order for you to change your future. Acknowledge that it is in your past. Acknowledge that it's something that you can change. And let's say something that bothers you is your insecurities. Don't just accept that you're an insecure person. Accept that you had insecurities, but you are not an insecure person. This is something that you can change. You can grow. Don't accept the fact that you're in financial lack, okay? Know that financial lack has happened to you, but you're not a poverty-stricken person. Your words are so powerful. The way you think is so powerful. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you cannot see yourself outside of where you are. Comfort is the enemy. Always strive for more because there's so much more out there waiting for you. It's literally there just waiting for you. You just have to take the next step to grab it. I hope this gives you some food for thought, because as always, everything starts with your thoughts within your mind. Some things that I've went through were traumatic, but I also grew out of it very quickly by the grace of God. I experienced a lot, but I grew out of it a lot. I learned from it, and with pain comes wisdom. So you either let those things affect you, or you become the person that is not affected by it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, keep your post notifications on for the next episode. I love you all, and I hope you have a great week. Okay, bye!